HighLevel is just absolutely incredible because I feel like it gives you everything you need to run your business in one place. Um, and it just makes it so easy to consolidate that entire ecosystem of different tools that you'd normally have to pay 15 different subscriptions for to get the same functionality. HighLevel, or Go HighLevel, as some people know it, is a CRM and marketing automation software. The company that develops it sells it directly to agencies, and they allow agencies to white label it under their own branding and their own brand name and resell it to their clients. And so that's probably why you're seeing that there are multiple companies that are named Go HighLevel or leveraging it. So you might be seeing it under a different brand name. So in our case, we call our product Lead Buddy. And so we work with small local business owners to generate more leads and just operate more efficiently. And yeah, it's a great product. It's allowed me to add a consistent, predictable source of income versus before. A lot of it was centered around trying to find large projects that were one-offs, and there wasn't really a predictability in the cash flow there. You know, I started my high-level agency, and in the first few months of doing that, I was engaging with a lot of other content creators on LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, and I would start getting messages and questions of, "Hey, what is this software? How are you using it? I'm interested. I'm a web developer." And so I realized that I had knowledge that other people could utilize in terms of being able to start their own agency or their own business. You know, they have experience building websites or being a software developer at an agency or a tech company, but they were interested in starting something of their own, creating their own brand equity. So that's kind of where that started off. And so now I have a accelerator or mastermind. I host weekly support calls on Thursdays. I give out a ton of resources in terms of things that you'd have to normally spend hours and a lot of money building out. I give that out to my affiliates just right on, on the front end of their agency journey, so that they don't have to do the heavy lifting. All that stuff is kind of templatized and done for them, so they can just focus on business development and sales.
Yeah, you're really shortening the learning curve just from what I've seen in the back end, which, when somebody's looking, even if it's a established coach who works with people who could need, and they're looking to create that other revenue stream by having an agency, you are really the perfect mentor for them because you've done this all yourself and you have the systems in place to back that up. And it's really interesting to me that so many people start journeys like this blind, like they really don't know. And having a mentor who's done it and then meeting with other people who are doing it is life-changing for that journey of shortening that journey. So if you want to take 10 years to grow your agency, well, go out and learn everything yourself. If you want to grow and have an additional revenue stream in a much, much, much shorter time, hire a coach or a mentor to help you with that.
Right. And I think another part of it is, there's hundreds of different affiliates that they can choose from. And if you Google high-level affiliates, there's a few people that stand out that have a huge following that are probably making anywhere from 200,000 to $1 million a year, maybe even more. I'd probably say 200,000 a month. There's some people that are bringing that in just from HighLevel. But you can go with an affiliate like that, but what you don't get is the hands-on coaching. And I think when choosing a mentor or someone to kind of work with, you want someone that's a few steps ahead of you, that's more relatable, and their level of success it feels more attainable to where you are currently. Because if you start right now and you see someone that is making $200,000 a month from this software, there isn't a level of that doesn't seem as feasible or realistic. Versus if I see someone that's making $5,000 or $10,000 a month right now, that feels like I can get to that within a realistic time frame. And I feel like that person's more likely to invest in one-on-one coaching with me, or be more hands-on and proactive and emotionally invested in working with me.
And so I think the humility of, you have 3 companies and somebody could learn a massive amount from you. I've had multiple exits and, been very, very successful in some widely different spaces. And when I look at my coaching, whether I was a health coach, a mindset coach, now a business coach, I've always stood in the fact that talking to your clients is what makes you a coach. Now, that's not super scalable because I actually have to talk to everybody. And that's where additional revenue streams, raising your prices, being that more category of one is really important. And I think you are well on your way to doing exactly that.
I sure hope so. But I mean, I appreciate hearing that. It means a lot to hear that.
Yeah, I really do. I see something totally special in what you've created. I wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here right now if I didn't, because to me, that's the authentic nature of relationships and coaching, seeing someone else's potential. So really excited for what you're doing and what you're creating, and having you as a resource for all my listeners and followers. And for those of you out there who know me, I don't do that very often. And it's just been a pleasure to have that relationship with you.